Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long time no see. Um, I was supposed to get this out weeks ago, but, well, life happened. So, we're going to start off with doing, well, just kind of a brief overview of, this is going to be the USS Essex Bow. This bow right here, which is indeed different than the USS Lexington's. There are some key differences, such as the catwalks, and this is not going to have any of those, resting gear wire thingies that you have up front, as well as just some minor details here and there. But it's only really going to be the main hull itself. It's not include like the hangar bay, so the first hangar bay, second, third. We're just going to focus on this little front section. So, to get started off, we have to come over here, and I have to explain a few things, such as this gray area. So, you're going to come to right before this block, and you'll put a gray block here, or a white block, depending on what you have. You're going to go 14 up, and then if you really want to count, you're going to go, well, a lot, of course, all the way to this end, 206 blocks, which should bring you to right here. And again, 14 blocks high. Do the same thing on the other side, just fill it in. But we also need to do this whole thing. So, it's almost like a center line. Kind of. For the most part, it is. So, you're going to go to the center of this, which the center is on the 26th block. Alright, and then you're going to go 50 blocks. So, from here to there is 50 blocks, and on the 50th, you're going to put a white wool, or whatever white material you're going to be using for the inside of your hangar bay. And so you're going to go down for, it should be 5 in total, and then from this block to this block, you're going to do 27, and then go up 4. And then that completes the center line. Now for the actual center line of the hull, we're going to do, well, I'm going to use coarse blocks, but you're first going to start off by doing a 1 block, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, slab, and then block. Just like that. Okay? And that finishes off at least all the main points that I want to get over. Now move on. Now we're actually going to move on to layer number 1. So layer number 1, we're going to start off by doing 2 blocks right here. Then we're going to do 5, then 7, then 6 rows of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So then we're going to do 2 rows of 7. So 1 and 2. We're then going to do a row of 6, a row of 5, a row of 4, just like that. Then 5 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're then going to do 2 rows of 4, a row of 5, a row of 6, a row of 8, and a row of 2. Just like that, and then do the same thing for the other side. So now on to layer 2. We're going to start off by doing 2 blocks again, then 5. Then we're going to do 3 rows of 8, so 1, 2, and 3. We're then going to do a row of 7, 3 more rows of 8, so 1, 2, and 3. We're then going to do 2 rows of 7, then we're going to do a row of 6, a row of 5, a row of 4, then 5 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're then going to do 2 rows of 4, a row of 5, a row of 6, a row of 8, and a row of 3. Do the same thing for the other side. So layer number 3, we're going to start off by doing 2 blocks, just like that. 5 blocks, a row of 7, 2 rows of 8, so 1 and 2. We're then going to do a row of 7, 3 rows of 8, so 1, 2, and 3, just like that. Then we're going to do a row of 6, a row of 7, another row of 6, a row of 5, a row of 4, 2 rows of 3, so 1, 2, then a row of 4, 2 rows of 3, 2 rows of 4, a row of 5, a row of 6, a row of 8, and a row of 4. Just like that. Do the same thing for the other side. So layer 4, we're going to start off by doing 1, then we're going to do 5, then 7, then 2 rows of 8, so 1 and 2. We're then going to do another row of 7, 2 more rows of 8, 1 and 2. We're then going to do a row of 7, 3 rows of 6, so 1, 2, and 3. We're then going to do a row of 5, 2 rows of 4, a row of 3. We're then going to do 4, then 3, then 3 rows of 4, so 1, 2, and 3. We're then going to do a row of 5, a row of 6, a row of 8, and a row of 5. Just like that. Now do the same thing for the other side. So layer 5, we're going to start off by doing 2 blocks right here. Then we're going to do 4, then 7, 2 rows of 8, 1, and 2. We're then going to do a row of 6, 2 more rows of 8, 1, and 2, a row of 7, a row of 6, a row of 4, a row of 6, 2 rows of 5, so 1 and 2, a row of 4, a row of 3, 5 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then a row of 5, a row of 6, a row of 8, and a row of 7. Just like that, and I'll do the same thing for the other side. So layer 6, we're going to start off by doing a block just like that. We're then going to do 4, then 6, then 2 rows of 8, so 1 and 2, a row of 6, a row of 7, a row of 8, a row of 7, a row of 6, 2 rows of 4, a row of 6, just like that, a row of 5, and then 7 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then a row of 5, a row of 6, and a row of 9, and another row of 9. Just like that. Now do the same thing for the other side. So layer 7, we're going to start off by doing one block, just like that. Then a row of 4, a row of 5, a row of 7, a row of 8, a row of 6, 3 rows of 7, so 1, 2, 3, then we have a row of 6, 2 rows of 4, 1, 2, 3 rows of 5, 5 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then 2 rows of 5, a row of 6, a row of 9, and a row of 12. Just like that, and I'll do the same thing for the other side. So layer number 8, we're going to start off by putting a block right here. Then you're going to do 3 blocks just like that. Then a row of 4, 2 rows of 7, 1 and 2. So yep. Then you're going to do a row of 6, a row of 7, a row of 6, a row of 7, and then a row of 6. Just like that. You're then going to do 5, 2 rows of 4, 1 and 2, then 3 rows of 5, so 1, 2, and 3, then 4 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, then 2 rows of 5, so 1 and 2, then a row of 7, a row of 9, and then a row of 15. Just like that, and I'll do the same thing for the other side. So layer number 9, we're going to start off by putting a block just right here. Then you're going to go 2 blocks, then 3, then 3 rows of 6, so 1, 2, and 3, then a row of 7, then 4 rows of 6, so 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You're then going to do a row of 5, 2 rows of 4, then 3 rows of 5, 1, 2, 3, then 3 rows of 4, so 1, 2, and 3, 2 rows of 5, a row of 7, a row of 9, and a row of 19. Just like that, and now do the same thing for the other side. So layer number 10, we're going to start off by putting a block right here, and then you're going to put a block diagonally just like that. Then a row of 2, 2 rows of 5, 1, and 2, then 7 rows of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're then going to do a row of 5, a row of 4, another row of 4, 3 rows of 5, so 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to do 2 rows of 4, so 1, 2, 2 rows of 5, a row of 7, a row of 9, and then a row of 23. Now do the same thing for the other side, and before we end off this layer, or I at least want to start working on the base of this elevator, since we're actually not going to get to it at least part, what is this, part 2 technically? Part 1.5, part 2? I don't know. So we're actually going to, since this elevator is slightly off-centered, the center of the elevator is actually going to be right here, but using our center point, on this side, we're going to go 10 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then on this side, we're going to go 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then basically just build a box right here for your elevator. Same thing on the other side. But then fill that in with white wool, and then we'll get to the elevator once we reach Hangar Bay 1. But yeah, that's about it for layer 10. Do the same thing for the other side. So layer number 11, we're going to start off by doing 2 blocks this way, and then we're going to do 1, then 2, then 2 rows of 5, just like that, and then 3 rows of 6. So 1, 2, and 3, then 2 rows of 5, so 1 and 2, then 2 rows of 6, 1 and 2, 2 rows of 5, 1 and 2, then a row of 4, a row of 6, and then 2 rows of 5, so 1 and 2, then a row of 4, 2 rows of 5, a row of 7, a row of 9, and then a row of 27. Just like that. And then anywhere that you see holes like these, you're just going to want to fill them up. Just like that, fill them in. Just like that, and then do the same thing for the other side. And if you want to, you can also build up the walls of the elevator. So layer 12, we're going to start off by doing 2 blocks going out like this, and then 2 blocks just like that. We're then going to go 2 blocks this way, then a row of 4, a row of 5, 2 rows of 6, so 1 and 2. Then you're going to do 3 rows of 5, so 1, 2, and 3. Then 4 rows of 6, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then 2 more rows of 5. Then a row of 6. 3 rows of 5, so 1, 2, and 3. A row of 7. A row of 9. And a row of 31. Fill in those gaps and then do the same thing for the other side. So layer number 13, we're going to start by going out 2 like that. And then we're going to go 3 out this way. Then you're going to go diagonal 1 and then diagonal 3 just like that. Then 4 rows of 5, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're then going to do 10 rows of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're then going to do a row of 5, a row of 8, a row of 9, and then a row of 35. Just like that. Then fill in those gaps and then do the same thing for the other side. So layer number 14, we're going to start off by doing 5 blocks this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to go 2 this way. Then diagonal 1. Then 4 rows of 5. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're then going to do a row of 7. I'm sorry, no, not a row of 7. 8 rows of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now do a row of 7, a row of 8, a row of 9, a row of 10, and a row of 38. Just like that, fill in those gaps and do the same thing on the other side. So before we move on to layer number 15, if you haven't already built up the walls, please do, at least layer 14. And as you can see here, I basically made a little line right here. And that's basically how far a hangar, at least the hangar deck is going to be. So just fill it in with your green material, whatever that may be. Uh-oh. Hold on. Too high. Alright, now let's do that. There we go. So just like that. And then keep in mind, I'd keep that block there, and it's going to be helpful for us in the future at least. And then once you got that line in, you're then going to do 2 by 4 just like that. And on the other side, it's going to be actually 3 by 4. Okay? Now that finishes off layer 14, layer 15, and really the rest of the layers are going to be focusing from these platforms all the way forward, which they're going to get quicker as we go on. But yeah, I'll see you on layer number 15. So layer number 15, we're going to start off by doing, we're going to go out 4 this way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another one just like that. We're then going to go diagonal 1, and then we're going to go 4, just like that, and then a row of 6, a row of 4, 2 rows of 5, just like that, a row of 7, and then a row of 5, 2 rows of 6, yeah, just like that, another row of 5, a row of 7, a row of 5, 2 rows of 9, so first one, and the second one, which should actually be like that, and then a row of 5, and then you're just going to bring this in just like that, fill in those gaps, and then do the same thing for the other side. So layer 16, we're going to start off by doing 2 blocks just like that, and then you're going to go 6 blocks like that, and then 2 just like that. You're then going to do 3, then 4 rows of 5, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're then going to do a row of 6, a row of 5, a row of 6, a row of 7, a row of 5, a row of 3, a row of 7, a row of 10, a row of 12, a row of 5, and then bring this in, fill in those gaps, and then do the same thing for the other side. So layer number 17, we're going to go out this way 8, so just like that. We're then going to go 3, then diagonal 1, and then 3 rows of 4, so 1, 2, and 3, then 2 rows of 5, a row of 6, then a row of 8, then a row of 9, another row of 9, okay, and then a row of 1, then 5, and then 10, and then 14, and then 5, and then bring this in, fill in those gaps, and do the same thing for the other side. So layer number 18, we're going to start off by doing 8 blocks this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're also going to do 4 blocks going that way as well, just like that. We're then going to go diagonal 1, diagonal 1. And then we're going to go 2, then 4, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, and then 17, 5, 10, 15, and 17. We're then going to go diagonal 1, and diagonal 1. We're then going to go 11, and then 22. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and 22. Bring that in just like that. Fill in the gaps, and then do the same thing for the other side. So layer number 19, we're going to start off by doing 4 blocks just like that. We're then going to go 8, then 3, then diagonal 1, and then 4, and then 6, then 2 rows of 9, so 1, and 2. We're then going to do a row of 20, so 5, 10, 15, and 20. We're then going to do a row of 6, then we're going to go diagonal 1, and diagonal 1, and then a row of 6 again, and then a row of 27, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27. Bring this in just like that, fill in the gaps, and then do the same thing on the other side. So layer number 20, we're going to start off by doing 10 blocks this way. So there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're then going to do 5 blocks just like that, 2 blocks like that, and then you're going to do 5. You're then going to do a row of 6, a row of 9, and then a row of 20. So just like that, and then you're going to do a row of 14, and then you're going to go diagonal 1, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, and diagonal 1. You're then going to go 32, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now let me see if this is all right. Yep. Fill in the gaps and do the same thing for the other side. So layer number 21, we're going to start off by doing 3 blocks this way, and then 11 blocks that way. So just like that. So 5, yep. And then we're going to do 3, just like that. And then we're going to go 1, then 5, and then 6, and then 18, so 5, 10, let's just see, yeah, that's 10, 15, and 18. We're then going to do 24. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and 24. We're then going to go diagonal 1, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, diagonal 1, and diagonal 1. And then we're going to do 32. Just like that. I'm going to bring this in. Just like that, and then grab your slab, a smooth stone slab, or really whatever slab you prefer to use. And then you're gonna skip that block, and you're gonna go 9, then 7, and then 5. You're then gonna skip 5 blocks, and you're gonna go 9 again, and then 7 on the inside, and then 5, just like that. And that's gonna finish off layer number 21. Now onto layer 22. Alright, so layer 22, we're going to start off by doing 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're then going to do a row of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're then going to go 2. Then you're going to go 5. Then you're going to go 7. And then you're going to do a row of 48. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 48. You're then going to go 2 blocks just like that. And then you're literally going to bring this all the way inwards. Just like that. You're then going to put 3 gray blocks. And then you're going to outline all of this. Outline what you had above. So above these slabs, you can do something like that. Okay. You're then going to fill this in with gray wool. And yeah, that should be it for layer 22. Do the same thing for the other side. So layer 23, we're going to start off by doing 13 blocks. So 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13. We are next going to do a row of 6, so 2, 4, 6. And then we're going to do 1, just like that. And then we're going to do 8. A row of 8 like that. We're next going to do a row of 53. So basically, just go out and bring this all the way to the edge of where you see that gray block, just like that. And then do 2, bring this inwards, okay? And then you're going to put 5 here, and then you're going to put 7 here, and then the rest, you're just surrounded on top, just making a wall. And then we'll get to all the gun mounts and all the catwalks really after we get the main hole done. But that's it for layer 23. Just do the same thing for the other side. So layer 24, we're going to start off by doing a row of 19 blocks. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. We're then going to do 1 block diagonal. And then we're going to do a row of 9. So just like that. And then you're literally just going to layer right on top. So you can bring 53 blocks this way. Just like that on the inside. And only do the inside wall. You can leave your barriers just like that. So you should have something just like that. And now do the same thing for the other side. So layer 25, one of the last layers before we hit the main deck, and we're almost done with this hole. So, or really, the bow at least. So to start with, we're going to start off by doing a row of 20. So just bring this all the way back until you have an overhang of 1. And then you're going to do a row of 10, just like that. And then you're going to do what you've done for the past few layers, and that's layer right on top, just like that. It's really that simple. You really got through all the difficult parts of the early hull, but you made it through, and we're almost there. Alright, just like that, and then do the same thing for the other side. So layer 26 is really the easiest layer that could ever be known to man. So you can either place a gray block underneath, because we're going to be putting slabs right here, specifically smooth stone slabs. And literally what we're going to do is we're going to bring this 20 blocks just like this. So let me get it like that. And then put a slab here. And then you're just going to put 8 blocks right on top. And then for this inner part, you're actually going to want to put another stone block or quartz block right here, or you can just leave it as it is, because all we're going to be doing is we're just going to be doubling this up just like that. So I'm going to do that. Alright, and then for right here, we're just literally going to bring this all the way back. So it's just quite literally going to go all the way back. Really nothing special. These layers get really, really easy once you get to these platforms. This is how you go up. But just like that. Now do the same thing on the other side and fill it in with your gray blocks or gray wool. Just make sure that you leave a cutout for this, because we're going to be doing the elevator when we get onto Hangar Bay 1. But yeah, just fill it in and do the same thing for the other side. So once you finished all of that, unlike the Lexington, it doesn't have these catapult prong things that are usually out front, so this is what you should have. But if we move over here, so these are some of the catwalks. So if you go 4 blocks or 4 layers on the 5th layer, you're going to skip 4, then you're going to do something like a 3, or actually it's more like a 2. Then you're doing a little L pattern. And then you're going to bring this, you're going to have a big long row of 46 blocks this way, 2 blocks like that, and then it should be, yep, 8 blocks like that and 2 blocks just like that. Put stair, stair, gray, stair, stair, gray. Then you're going to put a ladder, skip 3 blocks from that ladder, a door. You're then going to skip 13 blocks, ladder. Then you're going to skip 7 blocks, then door. And then you're going to skip 9 blocks, ladder, skip 4 blocks, door. Just like that. And then for these gun mounts, all that really is, let me see, you're going to do, for the base, you're going to do an L pattern, or actually more like a square pattern, just like that. You're going to put your stone brick stairs on the side. So actually, let me find a better spot for this. But yeah, you're going to basically go square like that, and then you're going to do an L pattern in the front, L pattern right there. And you're going to put upside down, slabs just like that. Gray carpet. You're going to put a stair. You're going to put an upside, like a regular stair going this way. Upside down slab. 3 of those. Upside down stair. 4 iron trap doors. Button, another red block, and then 5 of the stone wall. 3 blocks right here. Stair. Fence gate, then 3 of your bars. Do the same thing for that one on the other side. As for over here, you're going to put 2 blocks right here, and then you're going to go 6, and then 2. And then for the markings, it's going to be a consistent pattern of 4 white, 3 gray, 4 white, 3 gray, and they're going to be right there. And then for your catapult, it's going to be fairly consistent. So the catapult starts 4 blocks, and on the 5th block, you put your gray material. Has to be a, well, it'd be preferable if it was a different material to this, but if you're following line, this is concrete, and then underneath, I put a concrete right here so I can put some anvils, and then just like that, another row of just concrete. And basically, I'm going to bring this all the way back to where our line is, because we're going to be finishing that off once we get Hangar Bay 1 all done, but the next tutorial won't do that. So when it comes to our nice big lettering right here, here I actually might be able to do, let me see if I remember. Let me pull up something real quick to help you, because I'm just going to change it to a different color so that you guys can see all blocks. Alright, so we're going to do what I did for the Lexington. We're just going to switch it to gold. Okay, so alright, so this should be your lettering. So if you go to the center, you're going to skip 5 blocks, and then you're just going to do that. Okay, and then the catapult should be the same on the other side. Nothing changes. Alright, and then same design for this side. And as for back here, so you're going to knock out the 7 blocks at the end, and then you're literally going to bring it out 7 blocks just like that and fill it in with gray. But yeah, that's going to be it for the USS Essex Bow tutorial. Again, you can do that pattern right there if you want. Really doesn't matter. But that's going to be it, so hope to see you in the next one. And sorry it's taking forever. A lot of personal stuff, but see you in the next one. Bye!